Hello and welcome back to my channel, Lady T. My name is Natalie and we are going to continue with Pokemon Violet. I've looked up kind of an order of things to do, because otherwise, like, the game tells you, like, oh, it doesn't matter where you go, but of course, we know that it does matter level-wise. So there are two more things that I can do that hopefully are not too high-leveled, that are in the actual realm of what we should be doing. Let me just quickly look those up. Dark Crew Base. This is one that we should do. Set that as my destination. And we have to do that one. Okay. It's all over the place. But we can get close by going here and then just going up. And then I think we should do this one first. No, you know what? Let's just do this one first, actually. We'll go there. It's a little bit all over the place, but if this is what we have to do to make the game not suck so much, then I will gladly do that. And we had set to go there. Okay. So I think we are going in the right direction if we're going here. And I also found out that Cyclizer doesn't have an evolution, so we're not going to bother with him for too long. If we find a better option, then we'll do that. Yo, Natalie! So from what I get, it seems like the open sky Titan lives somewhere up on this mountain. But there are all these crazy boulders raining down from the mountain too. It's gonna be a little tricky to stand around and look for the Titan while dodging all those. I think you'll be sent flying if you get hit by a falling boulder, but maybe you could power your way through atop that brute of yours. I mean, hopefully. Really want to see what you are. Oh, hi. I don't really... Nothing goes with a sandwich like a nice view. Haha, glad to have run into you, kiddo. Here's a gift. Make sure to savor the taste of adventure. Thank you. Eating a sandwich and getting pumped with meal powers make journeying all the better. Care to rest those traveling feet and stop for a while since you're here? No, thank you. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with living fast. Goodbye if you ever need a little rest. Oh, here are the boulders. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. I have opinions about that. Oh. Fair enough. Yeah, great. We arrived. At a full moon. Oh, hello. You look cool. Oh, you are big. And you're a stork. Yeah. Thank you, I didn't understand that from just looking at you. You look really cool. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Flying. We have Thunder Fang on you. Bombardier. I'm surprised they didn't just call it Storky or something. Luckily there's no baby inside, or else I would have felt bad. Goodbye. Fly away now. Are you okay? That's also a way to do it. The Titan Bombardier began eating something. Hey, love. Nathalie, you managed to get to the Titan somehow, huh? So that's the open sky Titan. Wait, is this Titan what's been dropping all those boulders? I was lucky enough to be able to sneak up it because it had all its attention on you, little bud. It looks like it's trying to power itself up, like with some kind of mystical meal power or something. So we'd better be ready to go all out. I think I'm ready. It's wearing pants. Oh, hello. Being a bit dramatic. Trying to drop rocks on folks is dangerous. Let's give this thing a good taste of defeat. Okay, love. We'll do that. I'll always battle by your side. Oh yeah, I'm doing that to myself, of course. Fold switches because, yeah. Why did you bring a mushroom? Nice. How dare you throw rocks at my armadillo guy? Why? That's what I think of that. You defeated it. Good job, buddy. Yeah, this is good for my Mankey and my Misdreavus. We can do without Roar. Hey love, stars are beautiful tonight, aren't they? Yes, way to go, Nathalie. Looks like we don't have to worry about any more boulders falling on us now, huh? Okay, bye. We're going to have dinner again. There has to be more of that Purba Mystic guy at 8 in here. Let's hurry and find it before the Titan can come back for another go at us. Well, it's kind of shrunk on itself, so... If we're lucky, there'll be another herb here. I knew it! The entire plant. It really is here. This is one of the herbs, make no mistake. The bitter one. Woohoo, we did it! Thanks, Nathalie. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Bitter herba mystica is great for your circulation. It really gets the blood flowing. And that warms you right up, nice and toasty, even boosting the immune system. Or so it says. If I could just slip this into a tasty sandwich and get him to eat some. Well, what are we waiting for, Nathalie? It's time to dig in. Let me whip something up for us. Excitement noises. And Bob's your uncle. No, he's my dolphin. Here you go, my special whimsical herb-filled super sandwich. And it comes with a side of Titan badge, as a token of my gratitude, of course. Nice. My husband, future husband, and I are making so many memories. Hi. Oh, come on, you again. Do you want to taste? Do you want to give your scent? Yeah, sure. Yes? Is it trying to say thanks or something? Well, good thing I made extra. Thank you, love. You're helping me out a whole bunch with the hard stuff, so it's only fair that you get more. I definitely, absolutely did not make extra so that Maridon could have a sandwich, okay? Uh-huh. Look at you bonding. Ooh. Yes, we can cross the water now. Did it grow stronger again? Man, these Herba Mystica really do pack a punch, don't they? Luckily. I mean, they'd better, or else I'm really up the creek. Buddy? Buddy? Don't you dare touch that. That isn't for you. Are you okay? Do you have anger issues we need to talk about? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have shouted like that. Well, most of the men I am attracted to have anger issues, so you're fine there. I guess I should at least tell you the full story, Nathalie. Oh. Come on out, bud. Oh. Hello. Oh, this is my positief. Oh, look at that cutie. I'm really going to marry him now. He's taking care of an old dog. Here you go, bud. Eat up. This sandwich should help you feel better. Slowly now, take your time. Don't think it has another way of eating anymore. Small bites are fine, just chew nice and slow. Good job. My buddy here was hurt pretty bad a while ago. Real bad, in fact. He never really recovered. Potions and things don't work? Nothing seems to help. Not potions, not Pokemon centers, nothing. Mapple-Steve here is the only thing in the world I care about. Hey, the only thing... Excuse you? I'm here. So I promise that I'd make him better, whatever it takes. I searched online, I read books, I looked all over and tried every cure and remedy I could find. But nothing really worked. I'd almost given up hope. That's when I found out about the Herba Mystica. You've done your research? Yeah, see, I found this book in my dad's lab. Area 0 was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokémon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokémon. So he created Titan Pokémon. It's this book full of crazy stories and legends and things, stuff nobody would usually believe. But I believe it. I think what it says is true. And according to this book, eating all 5 Herba Mystica can cure anything that ails you. Case in point, Mapple-Steve's paws were cold as ice before he ate that last herb, but they've warmed up a little now. I'm sure they have. This is going to be a sad storyline, isn't it? Oh, you done eating, bud? Oh, buddy, be careful. Oh, can I hug you? Hey, Mapple-Steve, can you see? Are your eyes open? Yes, I did it. It's been so long since he was able to open his eyes. I was so worried. Oh man, I'm so glad. I'm glad too, buddy. So far, you're the only thing I like about this game. Oh, look at him. Those fiery orange little eyes. Hard to even tell if they're open or not, but I know the difference. The power of these herbs is amazing. I knew the book wasn't lying. I'm gonna bring Mapple-Steve back to full health, I swear it. Oh, yeah, so that's my story. 3 herbs to go. Let's find them. Together. We're so going to be married at some point. Hello, Nathalie. This is Tiro. I detected Miraidon has regained more of its original power. While riding upon it, it seems you should now be able to move across water. Yeah, great. I'm relying on you to continue taking good care of Miraidon. Always. Okay, we are now going to the gym. Oh, and there's a new Pokemon, kind of. You look cute. And a bit scary, but hey-oh. Yeah, we have to go to you. Oh. Hi. I don't remember. Oh yeah, you punched the Dark Force. Ah, it's you, Nathalie. Director Clavel? Like I said before, the name's Clive. Please don't forget it. Anyway, Nathalie, I owe you one. Thanks to you, I've been accepted into Operation Starfall. Why did you join? I need answers, that's all. How do I resolve the situation with Team Star? And what's causing its members' odd behavior? Odd behavior? Team Star is the subject of more than a few nasty rumors swirling around the academy, you know. Some say that bullying has caused a worrying number of students to drop out of school. Others say they're holed up in their bases, plotting to cause trouble for the academy. But these are rumors. The matter I am directly confronted with is something else. I'm talking about Team Star's persistent truancy. They've all been skipping class for a while now. 5 of them in particular, the so-called bosses of Team Star, haven't so much as set foot inside the classroom for over a year. And it seems the team's rank and file have recently started stirring up mischief as well. That's why I took it upon myself to issue a direct order to Team Star to disband. I informed them that they should refuse. I would have no choice but to expel all students affiliated with that team. I don't think they care. But I'm afraid there's been no response, and the deadline I set for them to make their choice between dissolution or expulsion is nigh upon us. So you see, when I overheard you talking on the phone to Cassiopeia, it couldn't have come at a more crucial time. It's Cassiopeia, can you hear me? Ah, another time then. Be careful. I see you coming up to one of Team Star's bases. Was there someone with you just now? It's just me. Well, be warned that Team Star will have its guard up after losing one boss to you already. This base won't go down as easily as the last one. Proceed with extreme caution. I'll be in touch. I was afraid of that. Okay, did we have the Pokemon Center close by? Yeah, close by enough. I'll just heal. Okay, hi. Could have saved. You know, it didn't do that. Whoa, hold it, you! Up ahead's the base of operations for Team Star's Dark Crew. You may know us as the Secret Squad. Yep, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. Sorry, but if you don't turn yourself around here, amiga, I'll have to send you packing. Wait, hold up. Just going on a hunch here, but are you that Nathalie kid? You know that piece of work we're out to get for declaring war on Team Star? Maybe I am. Maybe I am, she says. Cool as a cucumber. Honesty's not always the best policy, you know. You know what? Doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting through. Buzz off or get thrashed by me and Battle Kid. What will it be? I'll take you on. Sassy kids like you are the worst. That's it. Prepare to get stomped into the dirt. Watch Penny actually be the main leader behind this all. Wrong Pokemon in the front, as per usual. Well, it's doing something. Well, that was something. Why did such a sassy kid have to be so strong? Well... how the heck could I lose? Well, whatever. It's your problem now. Finish up here for me, would you, bud? Okay, thanks. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista. She's new to the team, you know. Might have to have a little chat with her about that attitude. Well, I'm gonna go into the base now and give the rest of the squad a heads up. They'll come at you full force if you set foot inside, so you might want to consider turning tail. Either way, best of luck to you, amiga. Thank you! Hasta la vista! You're so kind. You're going to be working for me in a bit. I see you took care of the guards. Nice work. How do you know that? Now hold up in that base is Team Star's Dark Crew, the Sequence Squad. Or maybe this is Penny. Their boss Giacomo pretty much runs the whole of Team Star, and he also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself. He's a sharp guy, even though our declaration of war won't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan is probably to wear you down with a wave of grunts, then finish you off himself. No use trying to outthink strategic types like him. Bring him down with a head-on attack. Just keep on defeating as many Pokémon as you can until the big man himself shows up. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Sequence Squad off the map. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, no. Okay, sometimes another dark type is not going to do it. You can go in. I'll go with these three. Wait, but then it's smarter to put you in the front. We'll just try our best. You're going to heal my Pokemon. Some kid lucked out beating one of our sister squads, and now she thinks she can take us on. Time to give her the boot, gang. Let's show this Gate Crusher what Team Star can do. And if you're listening, Gate Crusher, know this. Unless you can beat 30 of a Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss won't lift a finger to deal with the likes of you. Okay. It's still a little bit scary. I put the wrong Pokemon in the front, didn't I? Good. Oh, where? Is there a new Pokemon already? Okay. Okay, there are more here. Oh, they're low leveled, aren't they? I mean, it's just fine for me. Don't get me wrong, but... Good going. Oh. Can we attack? Thank you. Why aren't we doing anything? Like... My dudes. We're doing good. Skink Masters. Okay, 3 more to go. 2 more to go. There we go. She's way above her level. We've gotta get the boss. Let's see how horrible this is going to go. Oh, another car. That's kind of tacky. Hi! You look cool. You've done a real number on us, Party Crasher. Nathalie, was it? I'm Giacomo. At the deck, I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe, by the way. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry, I'll play you a sick requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started! I mean, I like you. You have a good character. I challenged him, but that's fine. Okay, wrong Pokemon in front. You don't really think things through, do ya? Declaring war on Team Star is a real bad move. I think I want to start with my fire type. I didn't even look at the level. Maybe I should do that. Ha, how's that for an opening track? I'll spin you up good, Party Crasher. Are you going to spin me round, round, baby, round, round? Like, we should have started with this one. This one is actually the level that our Pokemon used to be. Refafroom. It's so bad. Time to up the tempo. The show ain't over yet. This in comparison to how the first one went. I don't even know what you are. Like what type. I think it's a dark type. Maybe ghosts dark. I'm not even going to bother with a new Pokemon. We're doing well so far. This is going so much better than that first one with Mila. That's so rude. And it's not really a Pokemon either. Okay. This was easy. Guess that's that. Guess so. About a year and a half ago. Guess that's that. What's up, Giacomo? Did something happen? The big boss just wanted my take on some stuff, so we had a chat to settle on a few plans. I think Penny is the main boss. A few plans? Like for what? Operation Star first of all, and also a new code of conduct for the team. You know how tons of new members have joined up recently. Well, we figured we gotta make some team rules, like a code, so we'll all be on the same page. Nice, you'll come up with a great code for us, won't you, Giacomo? Ah, no thanks. Way too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be president of the student council, but you know everyone ended up hating me after that, right? Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone, and they wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after, like, 5 minutes. I cannot help but conquer. Male students' hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape and so forth. Your rules were vexation made manifest. My point exactly, so you'll all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. But you always know what's best for the team, Giacomo. You look out for us. You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Stark just wouldn't work. That stuck-up student council press isn't who you are anymore, man. A code written by the Giacomo I'm looking at now? I'd follow that any day. As would I. Okay, thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write up the darn code. Good. I did the best I could. I wrote that code myself and there's no going back on it now. My days as a boss are over. So here, take my star badge, would ya? I didn't think they would give it up. Nice. I'll give you this choice TM2. You earned it fair and square. Foul play. Ha, so this is how the party ends. But let's talk about this Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, huh? You learned as trainer jobs at the academy? Like what moves you should use and stuff? Sure did. Huh, okay. You like it at the academy? Having fun? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. No kidding. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Whoa ho! Wasn't expecting a giant pompadour to make a guest appearance today. You get a Quaxwell to start that up for you? I'm just after a quick word. Would you mind? Sure, I can tell it's gonna be something annoying, but I guess I'm newly freed up for time. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. It seems all of you in Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities. So why won't you break up the team and start attending class at the academy again? That's what you want to know? As it happens, we're actually waiting on a pal, though we don't know if they'll be coming back. A pal? A close friend of yours, are they? They're only the strongest boss in all of Team Star. Like how does the top champion boost the absolute #1 trainer, you know? They're the one who invited us other bosses to form the team. We call him the Big Boss. And where's this Big Boss of yours now? Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from him in, I don't know, must be 1.5 years now? We thought that if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch one day. But the teachers keep pressing us to call it quits, and then we get party crashers like you two. Maybe the Big Boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. So Team Star and this Big Boss of yours, they're really that important to you? Heh, is the sky blue? Let me put it in words your eggheads at the academy might understand. They're my greatest treasure. It says something about the school and how welcome they felt in it. So you might want to get on that, Clive. Nathalie, it's me. I take it that Giacomo's star badge is now in your possession? It is. I see. With its boss out of the picture, the sequence squad is pretty much done for. Maybe Penny is trying to get them all back in the academy. Giacomo. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there again. Now, about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Nice. Use those new TMs to strengthen your Pokemon even further. I left my supply unit rep meet you shortly to deliver some bonus materials too. Hello, it's me again, from the supply unit. Yeah, I don't believe that anymore. I guess. What the heck? Hey, stop that. Somebody help! I'm standing right there. Ha, cutie. It drooled all over me. What even is that Pokemon anyway? It's really awesome. I guess that's one word for it. Wait, is it really that special? But before I forget, here's your reward. Your name's Nathalie, right? Since you're part of Operation Starfall's battle unit, can I ask you something? What do you think of Team Star? They're pretty strong. Interesting. You know, some of the rumors say Team Star wasn't always a bunch of delinquents. Most of them used to be victims of bullying, or they just found it hard to interact with people. But then these misfits and outsiders found each other and banded together to form Team Star. All they wanted to do was push back against the bullies they couldn't face alone. But that's just info I got by hacking all the students' social media accounts. I also found talk about some secret mastermind behind the 5 bosses. Someone who recruited them to the team in the first place. I don't normally talk this much. Now my throat kinda hurts. So good luck with taking down the other bases and stuff. Thank you. There's actually one more thing that I would like to do right now. I hope that we can just travel through here. Yeah, because where I want to go is to you. Because I think we have time. I'm going to cut out a whole darn lot of the episode anyway. I mean, it saves time now that we know that there's no use in exploring these cities. So that's something. It looks cool. Almost. Like it's missing something. A whole darn lot of some things. Voltivolusa, I'm late! Oh, bye, gym leader that I need. Ah, Kofu, wait! Ah, he got away. How am I supposed to return this to him now? Oh hey, you're here as a gym challenger, right? Yep. I knew it, of course you are. That big man that just left is Kofu, leader of the Cascarafa gym. He has a bit of a childlike side to him, and today he's run off to the market without his wallet. He'll be in big trouble without it. That's where you come in, kind gym challenger. Could you please take Kofu's wallet to him? Yeah, sure. Oh, you're too kind. I'd give you a gym badge right now if I could. Here's his wallet. I'm counting on you. I just hope that this is the challenge. Oh. This can be your gym test here. If you do this for me, you pass. Kofu's headed to Porto Marina. It's on the other side of the desert to the west. Be careful though, there are many dangerous Pokemon in the desert. I'm sorry, he's where? He's on the other side of a desert? Where is he? Oh, you're here now. Sheesh, dude. Fine. Yeah, I do have to set it as a location though. So I'll be going somewhere. What I wouldn't do to get a fucking gym badge. Bullying you all if I have to. Why couldn't it just be on the other side of town, you know? But no, of course not. What we are going to do is throw you across the board into an entire different thing. Make you travel through a desert even though we're 11 years old. But that will surely be fine. Right? Like nobody is worried about my safety or something. They're always like, yeah, no, she's going to be fine. What is it? Hey Nathalie, apparently this desert is home to the quaking earth giants. I don't think we're going to do that now, sweetheart. Speaking of which, the ground's been shaking off and on and making me feel a bit sick. Sorry, I'm gonna just sit down and rest a little before I get back to Titan hunting. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now, but thank you. Oh my god. Oh, hi! Is this a smart idea? No, it's not. Do I want to try still? Yeah, I do. Shoof! I mean, it's going to be fine, right? Nothing to worry about. Hi. Whew, you're... Oh, hello, not what I expected. Hi. You're a Donphy thing. Hi. Hello, Nathalie. This is Professor Turo. Iron Threads is a Pokemon that came from the great creator of Paldea. I ask that you do whatever is needed to subdue it for me. With all due caution, of course. I'll try. I somehow feel like I might be a little bit underleveled for this. Like, yeah, we're underleveled. Yeah, we're underleveled. Yeah. This is going to go great. I don't think it really matters what kind of Pokemon I send out. Like the Earth Giant. Isn't that somewhere way down the line that they recommend me doing? And it missed? Ah, even better. Okay. And now I'll be brought back to a Pokemon Center. No, I know. Can we hurry? So overwhelmed. Oh, here we are. Woo! Oh, we're on the roof. We're fine. Don't care about the city anyway. Hi. Vault in Velussa. Where? Where in the world? Where in the world is my wallet? Without my wallet, I won't be able to get today's hot item. It will get bought up by someone else. Huh. Don't worry, old Mount Kovu. I'll run and look for it right now. What do you want? Old Mount Kovu is in the middle of some super duper important ingredient buying. If you're thinking about trying to interrupt him, then I, his best apprentice, will have to stop you. So do you have something super important to say to us busy folks or what? This is super important. Super important, eh? We'll see about that. Maybe you better will shut your mouth. Excuse you, sir. Where you go? My boyfriend is staying in the way. Flotsal. Okay, wrong Pokemon for this. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, that's stupid. Come on. Ooh, this is... Okay, hear me out. It has Thunderfang. You lifted very well. Nice. No, you can do without charm. Clone Show. Switch. Let's use Spark. Nice. Rude. No, you can do without Slam. Shucks, I let old man Kofu down. Dang it, it backfired, and now my wallet's empty too. Hey, yeah, step right up and tell me, what's all the ruckus about over here? Old man Kofi, seems like this kid's got something to say to you. What's that now? A customer here for little old walletless, moneyless me? What can I do for you? I have your wallet. For Fulton Velussa, my wallet. Say what now? My lobby staff has sent you out here to bring it to me. Haha, that's a huge help. Thanks for coming all this way. I guess I should apologize for my little apprentice too. I hope he didn't bother you too much. There's something here at the Porto Marinada auction that we really want to get our hands on. So as you can imagine, we were both a bit worked up to find I'd forgotten my wallet. Ladies and gents, you won't want to miss this. Here comes today's last item. Huh? Feast your eyes on the main event. I have here the legendary Wakama seaweed of the Hoenn region. Do I have any takers? Vaulting Volusa. I don't even have to touch it. I can see it's got a springy texture of seaweed chock full of nutrients. And just look at it. Look how it catches the light and shines so brilliantly. Oh, and that rich, fresh aroma of something plucked straight out of the ocean. I need to get me some of that. Now listen, kid. If you want to challenge me at the Cascarafa gym, you're gonna need some smarts. And this is the perfect place to test ya. Get a winning bid on that seaweed for this old man. What's a winning bid? Well, you see, here at the auction, you gotta compete with other customers for goods. You gotta be aware of how much money you have, of course, but the person who bids the highest price gets to buy whatever's on sale. Here you are, finding funds for the auction. Be smart with it and win this old man at seaweed. I'm not good at this. Sheesh, my dude. Make the winning bid at the auction. Don't bid yet. Haha. I was going to get it anyway, wasn't I? That was amazing. You put us grown-up bidders to shame with your bidding skills. Thank you for winning that seaweed for this old man. I'll be taking it now if you don't mind. The seaweed's a great catch. I'd be feeling low as the seabed if I'd failed to get my hands on it. If there's any other money I gave you left, feel free to keep it as a tip. You can even use it to try your hand at the auction again if you like. Alrighty, I'ma head on back to the Cascarafa gym now. All my cove is gonna prepare a real good battle for you. See you there. Frickin' finally. Yay. I don't know if we're high enough leveled. But we can see. We can try. I mean, as long as we're there anyway. Hello, new people. Well, now, Nathalie. You appear to be progressing well in your gym circuit. What's this now? Is this that kid I've been hearing so much about? Well, you look cool. Hey, kiddo. I heard you're like way too good at battling, yeah? Yeah. Confidence. Nah, you got some spirit, big shot. This young lady would be Rika. That's me, Rika, here at your service. And hey, I know I'm pretty, but no need to get intimidated or anything. You're not that pretty. She's a little farcical, shall we say, but like myself, she's a member of the Elite Four. What? I wasn't trying to be funny. Anyway, tell you something, kiddo. You look fun. Like, interesting. At a glance, anyway. Naturally, she's one of our academy's esteemed students. Oh, haha, yeah, that checks out. But the battles you'll face at these gyms really ratchet up the farther you go. Indeed, your average trainer abandons the challenge at roughly this very point. But not you, right, kiddo? See, when you hit the champion assessment, you show these gyms what you've got. Best for fortunes to you. No idea what that was all about, but let's see what we can do. Nathalie, I heard you reunited Kofu with his wallet. I can't thank you enough. Though this is a little irregular, please consider your gym test passed. It was challenging enough. Yeah, we're going to try. Very well, allow me to show you to the battle court. If we make it through this one, then we've already done 2 things of the next 7 that we can do, level-wise. Oh, I thought it was the grandmother. there he is. Hurry up, buddy. I don't have all day. Oh, my Kofu, play with us. Come on. I would be honored if you would try a new item from my restaurant's menu as well. Sorry, everybody. I've got some business to take care of as a gym leader real quick like. I'm keeping someone waiting, you see? Please forgive me. I need to do this first. Okay. Oh, that is rude. Hello. Hey, step right up. I've been waiting for you. Thanks for the help over in Porto Marinada. You did a mighty fine job. And now that I've got that legendary seaweed, I can make some real quality dishes with it. But don't expect me to go easy on you in our battle here. Don't expect the same treatment back. At the auction, we battle with buying and selling. At my gym, we battle in a more traditional sense. Moves and tactics, ever-changing as the raging sea. I must serve you a full course of water-type Pokémon. Don't try to eat them though. I mean, in the original Pokémon manga. Oh, cool. I feel a bit indebted to you, but don't expect me to go easy here just because of that. You're probably going to be way higher leveled, aren't you? Yeah, you're higher. Only by 1 level. Not as much as I was expecting. Nice. That's not so nice. Ooh, that's not good. Live, live, live. How does it... Okay, fair enough. Now that was my ace for this gym, so that's kind of an issue. As long as you're quicker. Nice. Okay, and now do you have 3 Pokemon or 2? Victrio. I mean, I don't have anything else that's effective, so... Oh, ooh! That looks infected. You lived it. Nice, my dude. It's gooey. Ew! I didn't need to know that it was gooey. It looks gooey. Live it. Very good. Very good, very nice. We're going to use the other Pokemon as a way to revive my 1 electric type. Crabominable. That's that's Snow. The tides ebb and flow. It's time for a raging tidal surge. He's fighting as Snow, right? I'm going to take a leap of faith. Prepare the rigging for a big transformation. My Pokemon's gonna rock the boat. Oh no, because he's going to change style. Oh. I thought I was so smart. This happens every time. Except for the last gym battle that we did. Then I remembered. Now I don't. One Old Man Kofi special coming right up. Hang on tight or get swept away by the surging chef. Oh, well, that was lucky. Yeah, that did little. And now we're dead. I have one with or Quack thingy as a grass type move. Yeah, laugh at me all you want, that's fair enough. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, it did almost nothing. Fantastic. That's what I'm here for. Well, it's doing something. That's more than I thought would happen.